Tarek's True Stories, the misadventures of a struggling actor. Hey, what up, y'all? As you know, the WGA has been on strike for the past 2 weeks, and I am not a member of the WGA. I am a member of SAG AFTRA, but I've been picketing along with them because I wholeheartedly believe what they are fighting for. Also because I think what they are fighting for is also what we are fighting for. And contract negotiations for SAG AFTRA are happening in June 7th, I believe. And I wanted to share a story as to why I think we are fighting for the same thing. Little thing about me, I've been making my living since I graduated college, which was well over 20 years ago. I come from a working class background. I'm not related to anyone in the industry, so I've had to support myself with my art. So in the 20 years that I've been making my living as an actor, sometimes I've had to subsidize that by doing something else. One of the things that I've done is teach. I love to teach, and especially teaching theater. And I've taught at every borough in New York City. And I remember working specifically in this one school teaching these kids musical theater. So my students were in a public school, and the majority of them were black. And we got tickets to see a Broadway show and have a Q&A with the actors afterwards, which we did. And I was able to take them to the show, and my students asked the actors questions about the field, and they got some very truthful answers in return. My students asked the actors on stage questions of how did they get into this and what could they do to get where they are today. And the answers they got were, well, when I was 3, my parents put me in this conservatory, or my mother is on the board of this, and my father runs this. And why am I sharing that? Well, I'm sharing that for this reason. I am worried about the arts and entertainment being an industry where only the wealthy and well-connected can participate in it. And those who come from working class backgrounds or other backgrounds are kind of frozen out because they can't afford to participate or make a living. I'm worried about residuals and streaming. I'm worried about AI. I'm worried about the take it or leave it deals for recurring and guest star actors. I'm worried that working class actors are being forced out of the business. I'm worried that this limits the perspectives of working class people on stage and screen. I plan on getting more involved in making my voice heard. If you are an actor, I hope you stand up and make your voice heard too. We need to get involved and we need to talk about this.